Hey you guys, so I want to put you guys onto something. So I love Marvel, but I'm just now finding out that Marvel is inspired from God. Like there's a lot of people that were in the Bible that did things that were similar to Marvel. I'm gonna put it in the comments. I'll give you an example of some things that I'm talking about. Look for it in the comments. There is a guy, there is a pastor by the name of, what they call him, Apostle David E. Taylor, and right now he has a series about Marvels, and it's really giving you a deep teaching on living in the supernatural and experiencing the supernatural and taking over dominion over things that us Christians should have dominion over. So it's a really good teaching. I'm not all the way done with it. I still have some more to listen to, but it's really good. I do want to talk about how I've experienced any supernatural things. So I have experienced some supernatural things, and I know it was from God, so I'm gonna talk about that. So my old church that I used to go to before it closed down, we used to go to prayers on Friday nights, and I'm telling you, we would be on our knees for hours just waiting to hear a word from the Holy Spirit. And now the church was on the it was like really a house, but it was a church, but it was like 2 apartments upstairs from where we had church at, and the doorbell on the outside is broke. It's been broke for months. Nobody ever fixed it. We all know that the doorbell doesn't work. It was broke. Woo, the rain. So that night, after we was done praying, and when we got up and we was sitting and we were all talking about, you know, what word did we hear? Did we hear God say anything to any of us? The doorbell rang so loud. We jumped and we could not believe it. We could not believe it. It was so loud. My pastors ended up asking the landlord, did he get the doorbell fixed? And he said, no, he never got it fixed. So the doorbell, that was God. That was God speaking. Another example is one time when I was at prayer, I felt a big water drop come over my head, and I'm looking around to see if there's a hole in the ceiling somewhere, or if anybody had a water bottle and they dropped it on me by accident. I'm looking around. Everybody's praying around me. Everybody's praying around me. Like, nobody has no water bottles, no hole in the ceiling, no nothing. And I'm telling you, it was a big water drop. That's 2. The third thing is, I remember going to the grocery store and having no money. I had enough for what I needed, but I really needed to get a few extra things, and I promise you, I had no extra money. And I was in self-checkout, and I rang my stuff up. I was in checkout, I rang my stuff out, and I was getting ready to go, and I'm telling you, $20 came out of where you would insert the money. Just $20 came out of there, out of nowhere. And it was enough to get the few extra things that I needed to get. So I've experienced a lot of supernatural things. Like, I can never deny that Christ is not real. Xavier, have you ever experienced anything supernatural and you know that it was God, that it couldn't have been? You have anything you want to share?
Natural?
Supernatural. Like something that happened that you're like, no way. But you know it had to do something with God.
Oh, so like one time, like
Don't make up nothing, be honest.
It's actually real.
Okay, good.
One time, I was like at like a store, right?
What store you was at?
Like a store, but I don't remember the name. I was at a store, and then I was trying to like
Look at the
pay
camera.
for something,
Uh-huh.
and then I go and like ask the guy if he could like pay for me because I didn't have enough money, and guess what? He did it. He paid for me.
So that's like a blessing. Somebody blessing you. That's not exactly supernatural, but that's what you call favor. That's what you call favor. So you experience favor. That's good too. People
And also
people need to hear about that too.
Like heaven.
Oh, you dreamt of
Yeah,
heaven?
that one.
You dreamt of heaven?
Yeah.
I dreamt of heaven as well. What happened in your dream when you dreamt of heaven?
I dreamed of heaven that I saw Abra wearing like.
He
gold-
calls my husband that passed away Abara. He
Yeah,
saw
and
him after he passed in
Guess
heaven.
what? He was like wearing like golden like shoes and stuff. He was like in gold. And then after that, I saw God and stuff, and then I was just like talking.
I remember you woke up that morning crying. And I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And he told me he dreamt of my husband wearing gold in heaven. And he saw heaven. So we just wanted to share that with y'all. So I know a lot of people don't believe, but I wanted to share this. So if this come across a person that doesn't believe, you can always ask God for a visitation, because sometimes people just don't believe. You know, they don't believe the Bible, they don't believe somebody else's experience. If you don't, you can pray and ask God to come visit you, ask Jesus to come visit you, and let me tell you, you'll never forget it, and you can never deny it after that. After you had that supernatural experience or that face-to-face with God, you can never forget it. All right, I'm gonna get home, guys. It's raining, so I gotta get home and start getting dinner prepared. I love you ones. I love you ones. I love you guys. I hope that this video blesses someone. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Say bye.